right, welcome back. LAGOSIANS ignore COVID-19 protocols. All right, the news in detail.
LAGOSIANS on Monday ignored the COVID-19 protocols and stormed the National Identity Management Commission (NIMC) office in Alausa area of the state, a bid to beat the 2 weeks deadline for integration of the National Identity Number (NIN) into subscriber identification modules. The federal government had last week directed all mobile telecommunications operators in the country to block all SIMs without NIN registration after December 30th. However, the House of Representatives had also advised the government to extend the NIN registrations by 10 weeks. Now, the major telephone networks in Nigeria are MTN, Globacom, Airtel, and 9Mobile. The federal government had licensed 173 centers and 30 state government institutions to conduct the enrollment of the NIN. And now, Serap urges Buhari to stop NIN registration, withdraw threats to block SIM cards. The Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, (SERAP), has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to stop the push for registration of Nigerians for National Identity Number (NIN) and withdraw the threat to block SIM cards. The group asked the President to instruct the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Mr. Issa Pantami, and Director General of the National Identity Management Commission (NIMC), Mr. Aliyu Abubakar, to stop the moves as data being sought already exists in several platforms, including in back verification numbers, which is the BVN, the driver's license, international passports, and even the voter's card. Now, the organization also urged him to instruct Mr. Pantami and Mr. Abubakar to take concrete measures to, promptly ensure that the NIMC is able to faithfully and effectively discharge its statutory functions, to harmonize and integrate existing identification databases in government agencies into the National Identity Database and to use the information to update SIM card registration, which is very, very important for all citizens of Nigeria. The federal government had threatened that SIM cards not linked to NIN by 30th of December 2020 would be blocked, and that telecom service providers that fail to block phone numbers without NIN would have their operating licenses withdrawn. But SERAP, in a letter dated 19th of December 2020, had signed by its Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare, said, "No government has the right to strip its own people of their basic rights under the guise of registration for national identity number. If the authorities continue down this path, the threats to citizens' rights, such as the right to freedom of expression and access to information, will inevitably increase, and the NIMC will remain a paper tiger," and that's just the truth. Now, Serap said something. Instead of forcing Nigerians to register, threatening telecom service providers with sanctions, and exposing Nigerians to the risks of COVID-19, because if you are telling them to come out to go out and register for their SIM cards, you are exposing them to the risks of COVID-19. Your government ought to make sure that the NIMC discharges its statutory functions, to harmonize and integrate existing identification database in government agencies and make use of the information collected. A more organized and appropriate database, I think, should be the best for Nigerians. Now, according to SERAP, the request for Nigerians to register for NIN is burdensome, unjustified, and unnecessary. It would end up serving no other purpose than to threaten threaten and violate the rights of Nigerians and create a chilling effect on citizens' ability to participate in the fight against corruption in the country, and thereby seriously undermining the government's of repeated commitment to transparency and accountability. Now, the truth is that there is neither a pressing legal or practical need for the registration, which threatens Nigerians' human rights, especially at this time now where we are. The government is warning Nigerians about the second wave of COVID-19 outbreak in the country, and they are also telling Nigerians to go out in large masses, in large numbers, and go ahead to register. Now, blocking Nigerians from using their SIM cards would amount to a blatant violation of their rights to freedom, in my opinion, of expression and access to information, and having a chilling effect on the enjoyment of other human rights. Now, we would be grateful if your government would indicate the measures being taken to stop the unnecessary registration of NIN, withdraw the threats to block SIM cards, and take concrete measures to promptly ensure that the NIMC is able to faithfully discharge its statutory functions to harmonize and integrate existing identification database in government agencies into the National Identity Database within a period of 7 days of the receipt and publication of the letters.
Well, the truth of the matter is this is Nigeria, and then a lot of things are trying to be fishy right now. In fact, a lot of things are fishy already, in the sense that as it stands, the federal government had said earlier that they were going to monitor all social media. So, and a lot of people are saying that okay, maybe this is the aspect to which they want to keep monitoring social media. Some people have said it that, well, because of criminal activities in the country, that is why they want to keep monitoring. And now it has been said that, well, this thing that you people are talking about, this is Nigeria, and we know a lot of things have been done wrong to the citizens of the country. Now, can't Nigerians have their freedom to express themselves any longer? And that has been the issue, and that has been the questions a lot of people are asking. Because now, this way you want to be monitoring their activities and all that, no, it's uncalled for. And that has been the thing on ground right now. A lot of Nigerians are not happy with it. And the Serap have said it that allow these people to be. What is it? Well, this is not funny at all, my brother, my sister. Okay. Well, that is it on this one, my people. Meanwhile, let me have more take from you on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.